Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name is Amy.
And I'm Becca.
Hi Becca.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. You're feeling a little better, we hear?
I am. I'm just a little tired, but I physically don't feel sick like I did last week, which is good.
People are going to be real confused because they're going to be hearing you had COVID when we were doing McBee last week.
Yes.
And then they're going to hear in like 2 or 3 weeks that you have COVID on the staircase because we're recording them all out of order.
And when we recorded the staircase, I think that was my peak. Like I was very sick that day.
That was episode 7. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You may have been really sick that day, but I went back and listened. We were unhinged in that episode. It was pretty funny.
We are pretty unhinged with the staircase. I highly recommend everyone run over to Murder She Watched and subscribe and listen.
It is, and it is at the $10 tier. Everybody's looking for it on the $5 tier. It's at the $10 tier. We're dropping 2 episodes a week, and the Blowpoke returned in episode 7, and we just had some fun with that. And I'm on a journey. I'm going to save it, but I'm on a journey in episode 8. I'm on a real journey.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait till we're going to record that, I think, Thursday, and I cannot wait to record it. Yes.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the McBee Dynasty because I have a note for producers.
Okay. I want to hear it.
Who am I? I'm some failed creative writer from Northeast Pennsylvania, and I have a note for these producers, okay?
No. Take that back. You are a published author, Missy.
Sure, but I am not nearly as successful as the McBees. So I'm going into this just understanding, okay? I am a connoisseur of trash TV, and I'm going to tell you right now, this dynamic that we're setting up where it's like torture porn for women, like we're just going to torture our girlfriends and our fiancés and think it's funny and boys will be boys, is not amusing to many, many people.
And I don't know if it's amusing to the average Bravo woman audience.
Yeah, and I don't think if they want a season 3, they need to reel this back in, because what made season 1 so great was there weren't a lot of stakes with Steven Sr.
No.
Like Galyna was fine and Brooke was fine, but like Casey is young and very pregnant.
Yes.
Alli is just about to get married. Like there are stakes now.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that, Casey is more valuable than Galyna or Brooke. They're just in different. It's not funny when you're doing it to your fiance who's sitting home very pregnant.
Very pregnant, and possibly another fiance who might be pregnant at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
And Steven Jr.'s all over their podcast like, how dare people say I drink too much? That is what you're showing us.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to know anything else? If that's not the case, then talk about it on the show.
Yes.
Be like, oh my God, Cole, you got ripped up drunk. And Cole could be like, yeah, I never drink. So when I do drink and I do shots, I'm a mess.
Well, he says something like that this week. In case he goes, it's been 2 weeks. Wow, you haven't you haven't gotten drunk for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I do think it's a regular occurrence. It's at least a once a month occurrence.
Yeah. And, if he's working on it, that's great. Stop showing your ass on TV then.
Yeah.
It would be so much more compelling. Like this episode, I'm going to say Cole wasn't terrible.
No.
Okay. It would be so much more compelling to watch Cole really struggling to get himself together for the arrival of this baby.
Like have more conversations of like, I'm nervous this baby is coming. You guys are my brothers. How can I get, how can I cope? Jesse, I'm nervous about getting married. But we just hear like, oh, I'm nervous, but let's hit the bar.
Yeah. Or maybe, if there was tension between him and Steven because he didn't go to Nashville. Yeah. And we would all be like, yay, Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we need somebody to root for. And we kind of don't have it because these men are treating the women in their lives terribly.
Yes.
And it's not fun to watch.
Or the reason we're going to Nashville is because we have a big, important business meeting. But we see the business meeting in a flashback kind of.
Right. That was like an hour probably.
The whole reason to go into Tennessee was to go and get drunk and party on the bus.
Right. And what they have to understand is, because they talk back to the haters and they're like, you guys don't understand. Da, da. We're only going on what we see on TV. You
Yep.
are in control of this narrative. We're not.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna. The average viewer is not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go on Stephen McBee's Instagram and see what a good, hardworking guy he is.
Yeah.
Like they're just taking the show at face value, and they're like, oh, these are a lot of guys who don't give a fuck what their girlfriends want or ask of them, and go out and think it's hilarious to get shit-faced and ignore their calls and egg each other on. Who's into that?
And here's the thing. I think in one scene, Cole says he had like 34 missed calls from his pregnant girlfriend.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend is very pregnant. Why are you not calling her back? If you have 33 missed calls, what if there's an emergency? It's not cute. It's not funny.
It's not cute. It's not funny. And I don't know. I was not happy this episode. I don't know if it was because I was hungover from my Plathville rage, which you guys will hear tomorrow, which, let's just say, if you like the Plath family, you don't want to listen to our coverage of it.
That statement right there, if you like the Plath family, I am always shocked and in disbelief that people like the Plaths. Like,
I mean, there are people who maybe like the girls, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Live, Laugh, Love are fine. You can like them.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything horrific so far.
That we know of, yeah.
That we know of, yeah. All right, so let's go in detail here. I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
Oh, I was going to say one thing. You referred to Stephen Jr. as hardworking. And while I was on my COVID journey, I got on Angry Farmer TikTok. And there are people who have worked for the McBees, who know the McBees, and say they are not hardworking. The boys do not work on the farm. That everything that we see is a very staged, like, I'm a farmer today type of situation, that Jesse really isn't needed on the farm like he says he's needed.
Jesse's not needed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and that the McBees really pay pretty horribly.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows? These people you can go on TikTok and make any kind of TikTok you want.
Yeah,
it could
yeah.
be
They
false.
could be disgruntled people.
Yes.
Who knows? But
I found that interesting that they are not as hardworking. And when I was also sick, I watched the Joe Millionaire episode where they went back to Stephen Jr.'s home, and they are all wearing Rolexes and lounging around.
Okay.
So are they? The life that they're trying to say they lead, are they really living that life? I don't know.
I think Stephen Jr. is hardworking in that he has to try to manage his father.
Yes, that's a full-time job.
Full-time job. I don't know what Cole and Jesse are doing. Yeah. Because Jesse doesn't even pretend. I really like Jesse because he doesn't even pretend to be hardworking on the farm. He's just like always in the background, kind of like, hey, what's up, guys?
Strumming on his little guitar.
Yeah, he just feels pretty authentic to me. And I like Junior, but it's like this is not, I don't know. Back to our friends, let us know. Yeah. Is this show, specifically this episode, is it hitting you with the same kind of notes that it's hitting me, which is yay misogyny, fuck these women,
yay misogyny.
Fuck these women, we're gonna do what we want, boys will be boys.
And do we think that there's gonna be a season 3 or season 4, excuse me, 3?
No, be season 3.
Season 3,
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Not sure.
All
right, so McBee season 2, episode 7, Nashville Hot, the one where Jesse's brothers try to talk him out of marrying the best thing that's ever happened to him. We get Tessa. Well, Jesse and Alli are finally getting hitched. Jesse and Alan, now that would be quite the show.
That would be a season 4.
Great. Calla went back to Dallas for good, y'all, and Cole up and left the farm during harvest season, pissing Steven off.
No way.
And even though Boss Man is not on the farm, His game of Russian roulette is heating up. I never thought this would happen. All those Duke boys.
I feel like then she's just like slapping her knee. This is a knee slapper.
So we open on Junior boxing up the meat. And Steven does a quick commercial for their direct-to-consumer meat business.
Yes.
Stop.
So I happen to go on the website. So I do buy my meat from a local farmer here in way Northern California.
Okay.
So I'm kind of familiar with these prices.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on to the McBee Dynasty website. Mm-hmm. And guess whose picture is on the front and center?
Steve Sr.
No.
Who?
Calla. She's standing there holding 2 meats, pretending to put them in a box.
Does she own part of the business?
Oh, I hope that Junior didn't make that mistake.
No. All right.
But I almost am tempted to buy a box because to see the quality compared to the meat I normally get. It's not unreasonably priced if you are nor those kind of prices of buying meat.
Okay, I'm going on the website.
Yeah. There's also a very cute photo of Junior and his dog.
I don't see Calla. Is it under like how it works or something?
Let's see. The
meat looks pretty good.
I'm looking. Then right now it's a picture of the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you see those 2 little arrows? Little white arrows?
Yeah. Okay.
So click one. There she is in front of the kitchen.
There she is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that meat does look really good.
It does. I think I'm going to buy a box next time we need some meat.
Okay. You let us know.
I will.
Report back.
I'll report back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Junior rips into Cole about how the farm both fell apart without him, and yet he is unnecessary and not needed.
Yes.
And guess what, guys? We're going to Nashville for business because I'm getting some custom spices made up and I want to test them out. And it's Jesse's birthday weekend. Becca, we need to talk about this.
Yes.
Is Jesse a Libra?
He is. I think his birthday is October 4th. I think that's what I could find. I couldn't find like a Wikipedia page on him, but from what I've pieced together, I think it is October 4th.
And when is yours?
October 10th.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Cole's birthday, by the way, because I was trying to find the birthday, I couldn't find it. But Cole's birthday is December 13th, and his daughter was born on his birthday. Did we know that?
Oh, I didn't. That's my mom's birthday
cute.
as well.
There you go. So Jesse goes, oh, fuck. Nashville is not good for the McBee boys. And Cole says, I just promised Casey I would clean up my act and not drink as much. Okay, so then say, I'm not going.
Or don't drink as much.
I have nothing to do with the meat spice area. Yeah. My girlfriend is super pregnant. She's getting her maternity shoot that I promised I would be there for. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But he can't say no to Steven.
No.
So Steven now calls Casey and asks if Cole can go.
Oh, if Steve had his brother, if he had a brother, call me to ask him if he could go on a boys' weekend, I would go into a full rage.
Yeah, me too. Casey says, if I say no, will it even matter?
Nope.
And Steven goes, well, if you don't say no, you don't have to find out. And she just hangs up.
Mm-hmm.
Sad music. Junior misses Calla.
He's taking her pictures and putting them in the drawers like one tier.
He's like, I can't talk to my family about it because I poisoned them all against her.
Yeah, dude.
Here we go. And he's so sad. So he's like, I need this Nashville trip. Junior, do you have friends? Can't you go with friends?
From what we see later on, I don't think he does have any friends.
I don't think so either. And I mean, I'm not rolling around in, wads of friends over here either. But like, can't you go with, well, we'll get to it later. Okay. Alli calls the boys when they're in the truck and she's pissed. And she's like, you better call Casey. She is really upset. And Jesse says, well, Casey kind of spilled the beans to Alli that I was going to Nashville and she's not happy. They're getting married in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I would not. Steve went on his bachelor trip about 3 weeks before our wedding. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want him to go because I was worried he was on a fishing boat and I was worried he was going to break a leg.
Of course. I thought you were worried he would go overboard.
No, I was more worried about him breaking a leg and ruining my wedding day.
You got to be married for the life insurance, you know? You got to be married first.
Get it straight. Fall overboard after.
Later. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So Steven says to the boys, you know, Cole's having or he says to the camera, I'm sorry, Jesse's getting married, Cole's having a baby. This is the last chance to have fun before our lives are ruined forever.
Those damn women ruining our lives.
And then Steven says to his brothers, boy, these women can't stand us having any kind of fun, can they? This is not a good look. This is not a good look.
He was very Steven Sr. this episode.
Yes. Like, we know, Junior, we know you are better than this. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Unless what we think we know is an act. I don't know.
Do we even really know the McBees?
Do we really know them? So Christy is at Alli and Casey's house. Well, Alli's house and Casey's there. And she's like, these guys are assholes and they're just going to party. This is so stupid. And Alli's like, we have a ton of stuff to do before the wedding.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Alli works probably like 12-hour days.
Yeah, she's a
nurse, right?
Yeah.
Nurse practitioner.
I think that's what she is, yeah.
And we see her reading for him for filth in a fresh, what I'm calling, Becca, a fresh flashback.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So she's like, I've done everything for the wedding. Christy now tells the girls, it is important to me that the boys are good to you, and this is disrespectful.
Yep.
Good for you. Good for you, Christy.
And is this where she says Cole's just like his father? Ooh.
Yes. Casey says it. Casey tells the camera, Cole is the most like his father than any of them. They love women and partying, and I can't trust him when he goes out.
Wow. Could you imagine not trusting Timmy? Like,
no.
Oh, like
not to this level.
You can't even trust him to go out with his own brothers because one, you don't trust anything they say either.
Yeah.
Because they will have his back no matter what.
No.
That's not good.
Christy basically is like, their father's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Christy, let's compare Christy to Kimberly Plath. Christy at least fucking says something.
Yes.
Like later even, she's like, you're not talking to me this way. I'm leaving.
I was so proud of her in that scene.
Too.
Yeah.
I was too. And Mama Plath is just like, well, boys will be boys.
Oh, those Plath boys.
Blech. Now you get an idea of what it would have been like if Tessa and Boss Man had these children together.
Oh, they would be even worse.
I think Christy has been, any semblance of the good, decent people they are is thanks to Christy.
It's only because of Christy. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So Casey says, I don't want to be married to Steve McBee. And Christy goes, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
And here's where I went on a tear about, is this show filmed in 1994? The rhetoric of, isn't it funny to treat women like shit, is just not funny anymore. The culture has changed.
Yeah. And I just don't know if that's the place for Bravo. Yeah. Like that mentality. It's a woman-centric channel.
Yes. Good point. Cole has some basic rules from Casey. Do not follow or like any girls on Instagram, because apparently when he gets outside of his software monitoring system that's on the farm, that boy is just liking women on Instagram.
Yeah, he becomes following them. He wants to know their names. He's their friend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No being around girls at the house. And call me before you go to bed. Those all seem reasonable.
Those all seem very reasonable to me. Yes.
Cole can't say categorizes. He struggles with that one. And
Words
Steven corrects him. And I'm here for Steven correcting his grammar all the time. Even on the podcast, he's always correcting him.
Yes.
I'm here for it. So it makes you very unpopular, but you know. And then the best is when I correct something or make fun of somebody, and then I say something wrong in the next sentence and just skirt right over it.
Because I always say things wrong. I say words wrong with confidence. Like that's just how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. So Jesse says, I'm the only one who knows how to behave here. And he's right.
Yeah.
We've never seen Jesse be a problem.
He seems very like, you're not seeing him taking shots after shots, drinks after drinks.
You don't see him rubbing up on women, creaming his jeans. You don't see any of that behavior. So Brayden and Johnny arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Steven says he's officially single. So is Brayden. No one is allowed to post anything. We want this to be private, but we have a whole camera crew with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Makes a lot of sense.
Now we learn Galyna's in town.
Dun, dun, dun.
As is almost Masha. She is like at the border of Nashville. Yes. Like leaning against that border, just trying to get in.
She has a little telescope. Is Galyna here?
Steven pulls Cole and Jesse to the rooftop to discuss the prenup.
Oh, the prenup.
They're going on about there's a 70% divorce rate. No, there isn't. I looked this up and it's 41%. Well, here's the percentages. For first marriages, 41%. Second marriages, 60 to 67%. So it goes up. Third marriages, 73%.
And that's probably because women know what they will and will not deal with by the third marriage.
100%.
Yeah.
So divorce rates are actually down, but I'm like, well, they might be 70% in the McBee family. Yeah. I mean, in my family, they're 99.9%. So
yeah, my family has a pretty high divorce rate too.
Yeah, I tell you guys all the time, even my great grandparents were divorced. Everybody's been divorced on my side.
Which is very shocking given, the day and age that they were around.
They got divorced, got remarried, and got divorced again.
They just didn't know what those crazy kids.
Those were Graham's parents. They were nuts. Okay. So Cole says, well, we need to get your name off the businesses then. Now, I really don't blame Cole and Steven for this. I think they're right, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds harsh and it's like, oh, well, what do you think of Alli? It's not about Alli.
No.
It's about what the McBees have built over their lifetime. And she's right. I've seen it happen. One divorce could tear that away.
And I think we need to stop looking at prenups as a dirty word.
Yes.
And prenups don't mean me as the person writing the prenup gets everything and you as the person signing gets nothing. It is a negotiation about what will happen financially if this doesn't work out, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I mean, it could protect Alli too.
It will
make sure that she is treated fairly if they break up.
Yeah.
Because we see how some people operate. You never know.
Yeah.
So Jesse's like, yeah, I know. I need to do it. I'm a nervous wreck about it. Fair enough. So back in Gallatin, Casey's having her baby shower. So Cole's missing this too?
Yeah.
Or are they filmed out of sequence? We don't know.
It made it seem like it was happening at the same time, but yet Cole never says, oh, today she's having her baby shower.
No.
But would Cole know when his baby shower was happening?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, Steve Sr.'s mom is there. She's hugging on Christy. Oh, I miss you so much.
She's crying. Yeah.
At the shower, Christy and Darla.
Yay.
Aunt Darla. She shows up and they're talking. And Christy realizes Jimmy and Steven Sr. are in Nashville too.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. And Christy's like, fucking great.
Nothing good is going to happen.
And Darla says, Steve Sr. told me he will love you forever, Christy. And Christy's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway.
She goes, I think he loves me as much as he can ever love another person.
Yes. And guess who graces our screens?
Oh.
Steve Sr. is in the house.
It was a jump scare. I went, ah!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So the producers say to Junior, you didn't tell the girls about this, did you? Wow. They have to keep it from
their own basically father-in-law. They can't know that he's such even going to be around.
Yeah. Junior says, no, I love my dad so much and I love being around him. And Jesse says, I miss my dad so much. My dad's great. This guy? I mean, he was rotten to your mother. You guys claim to love your mother so much. He was fucking rotten to her.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He seems like he's probably a rotten person to do business with.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand the cognitive dissonance you have to hold to be like, he's such a good man, but he treated my mother like shit, a woman I love so much.
And Stephen Jr. has said it twice. Once to Galyna about my dad is a horrible partner. You can't be in a relationship with him.
Yeah.
And I think even Christy and Stephen Jr. had a conversation about it. So your dad's not that great of a guy, dude.
No, you guys idolize him and it's terrifying because he's not a good person.
No, I mean, we know for a fact he lies to the government. So he is a liar.
And there's this narrative of like, well, he was such a good father. Was he? Because if he was such a good father, he would have treated your mother, even if he wanted to split up from your mother. Yeah. There's a way to do that respectfully.
Yeah, 100%.
He treated her like dog shit. I don't understand that.
It's like, what did your dad teach
Christy.
you?
That has to hurt Christy.
It has to hurt Christy.
Has to. I mean, my father honestly was a good father. Yeah. And my parents divorced when I was 21. They had no they didn't fight. It wasn't like a toxic relationship. They just weren't happy. But my mother will say, your father was a very good father. Yeah. And my father will say, your mother was a very good mother. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way to do these things.
100%.
But Christy can't say that about him because he's a piece of shit.
Everything she said is he's no good. He's a bad influence.
Yeah.
I don't want the boys to be like him. There's nothing positive.
No, it's so bizarre to me. So, all right. So Galyna shows up. Now they do this little game because they like to, mistreat women.
Yeah.
And they're like, where is crazy psycho Galyna going to sit? There's only one open chair. And it's next to Stephen Sr.
Yes.
So why don't you
did that on purpose.
3 other chairs and see if she picks one? But of course she sits there because where else is she going to sit?
Yep.
So she must be fucking crazy.
And they're like giggling when she sits down too. Yeah, and it's like,
because they're nuts. She's nuts is what they're telling us.
Yeah. It's the only seat right in front of her. Where else is she going to sit? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Junior making small talk goes, so Galyna, how was it when you talked to my mom about being my father's mistress? What?
And she was like, oh, it was all right. Thanks.
And then Senior's like, yeah, it's good that everybody could talk and be an adult. Fuck right off.
Shut up. No one wants to hear you.
So Galyna tells the camera, I am having fun just being able to laugh and celebrate Jesse. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Senior's phone starts blowing up. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, this part of the episode was fun because the stakes feel low. Are they still gaslighting women? A little bit.
Yeah.
But like Masha's not sitting over there, 8 months pregnant. Galyna's not about to get married. Like, these are grown women who are dealing with this fool.
Who are making the choice to deal with this man.
Can we make a strong case that they exploited the fuck out of Galyna? Sure. Yes. But, Masha's like signing up for this shit. So,
yeah.
But like Alli and Casey they're just young and I don't know. Yeah. It just feels different.
It feels different.
Maybe I'm just, again, on a tear today. So,
because Casey's pregnant. It's completely different.
I just remember being pregnant and like you just are terrified. You're terrified.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So Senior's phone starts blowing up. He's like, I gotta go pee. And he gets off camera and we hear him screaming at Masha.
Yeah.
And he's like, do not come down here. You need to respect my time with my son. You talk about no pressure. This is all pressure.
Yeah. Okay. And he's like, I want to have time with my sons.
So now they get a party bus. Mm-hmm. And Jesse's like trying to confide in them that he's a little nervous.
Yeah.
About getting married and stuff. Like, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
And Cole's like, well, you guys were together since you're in high school. When I was 18, I was partying and you never had the experience of partying. What was Cole single for 10 minutes? And then I'm like, oh no, he was, quote, off again, on again with Casey, which meant he was just doing whatever he wanted.
He had no responsibility to her. He didn't have a care in the world.
Which is fine at 18.
Yeah.
But now she's pregnant, dude. So.
And is that the conversation you want to have with your brother when he's confiding in you that he's nervous about getting married? Ha ha, you loser. You never had a 20s because
you kind of want to be like, Allie's fantastic. What are you doing?
don't screw this up. She's the
Yeah.
best thing that's ever happened to this entire
Yes.
family.
Yes. So they get in the bar and it's the typical shit show. I mean,
Mhm.
Junior can flirt and do whatever he wants because he's single. So
Yeah.
he's, that's fine. Cole, I don't know if you caught this. Cole's leading the bar in USA.
USA! USA!
I was like, oh, Christ almighty.
Was Toby Keith playing?
Single tear rolled down his face. The next morning, back at the house, Junior finds women's boots, and they belong to Braden's guest.
Yeah. Which is fine. He's a young single man.
He's single. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely fine. Cole forgot to call Casey. They all think it's hilarious.
It's like you couldn't do one thing. Call your pregnant girlfriend before you went to bed.
Yeah. Well, if you notice, she said FaceTime because she doesn't even trust him for a phone call.
No.
He has to FaceTime her.
Wow.
Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So I'm telling you right now, Timmy could say to me, I am going to a gentleman's club.
Yeah.
I am going to be out all night, and I would 100% trust him.
Oh, 100%. Whatever Steve tells me he's doing, I believe it because he has never lied to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If Timmy started to lie to me, I would not trust him.
Yeah.
Casey has a deep history of not being able to trust this guy, not only for getting too drunk, but for cheating on her. Yeah. They talk about it a lot in the first season.
Or she can't even trust this guy to be with his own brothers and his brother's girlfriend. Yeah. Let's remember when they were at the Ozarks.
Yes. And Kayla and her tantress twerking. So now we see Casey doing her maternity shoot. She looks beautiful. She looks absolutely gorgeous.
She's so cute. Yeah.
And she has to explain to the makeup girl that, Cole was supposed to be here with me, but he's not.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say, maybe those pictures are better for it, Casey, because you look beautiful in them and just have a stress-free day. Yep.
Yeah.
Senior wakes up and he's like, you idiots, we're running around here till 6 a.m. 6 a.m.?
That sounds like more than just drinking.
Now, I have a question for you. Did Braden bang this woman in Steve Sr.'s bed, or were they saying he broke your bed because it's Steve Sr.'s house?
I think because it's Steve Sr.'s house.
Okay, they might want to phrase that differently because I was like, ew, he's in his father's bed with somebody.
And it's like, geez, Braden breaking the bed.
So Braden's friend leaves. I don't think we see her at all.
No. And if you notice when they go in the room, Braden puts his kind of arm around her so you kind of don't see her face. So he is maybe the most decent of them all.
Well, for now. So Masha is in Nashville now, and Senior pretends not to know this.
Yeah.
And I guess she was putting pictures on Instagram with Nashville things behind her.
She's just like, where in the world is Masha?
So now we learned that somebody busted Junior's truck window out in Senior's too.
Maybe a Russian.
Was interesting because I'm wondering if it's just people who hate the McBees. Do you know what I mean? Because they were probably in McBee branded vehicles.
I mean, everything else is branded. Why not the vehicles?
Because they didn't smash. Is it Braden's?
No.
Yeah, they didn't smash Braden's. I thought that was interesting.
And I would like to see, does Steven Jr. and Steven Sr. have the same truck?
Right.
So if it was possibly a Russian, did she not know whose was whose?
I don't know. But they didn't steal anything. So the boys are like, well, this was Masha. Or the liberals. Could have been the liberals. You never know. And Junior thinks this has to do with my dad, right? This has to be Russian interference, if you know what I mean. Now Masha shows up and she and Senior start fighting upstairs. He's like, you flew down here? This is crazy. And she's like, I know that whore is staying here somewhere.
Yeah.
Is Galyna staying in the house?
I don't think she is because she made a comment that she was staying at a hotel.
Oh, right. She was staying in the hotel that the restaurant was in.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing, guys. They invite Galyna. We get a fresh flashback of Junior inviting Galyna to dinner, but then yet painting her as a crazy person when she shows up.
And Jesse even says, yeah, it would be weird to have a family dinner and not invite Masha. I mean, excuse me, Galyna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So she leaves. He goes running after her. Mm-hmm. And of course, the boys are like, he's whipped. They arrive home. Okay. Is this fake? Do they really arrive home at 6:30 in the morning and Casey and Alli are like up and refreshed and like having a conversation?
Yeah, that was, and I was like, does they mean 6:30 p.m.? I was confused by that. I don't think that was the time.
That can't be.
No.
Cole says he messed up not calling her. And to Cole's credit, he did. I mean, the only thing he fucked that night was the USA.
Yeah.
He didn't have an affair with anybody. No, I saw no girls around him.
No, yeah.
In fact, we saw a girl asking him if he's having a baby or something. And he was saying, yes, I'm very excited. I'm having a daughter.
Yes, he was talking about it. Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So low bar here, but yay, Cole. You didn't bang anyone.
The only thing Cole is guilty of was doing that horrible dancing.
Now Blair kicks Cole in the head.
That was cute.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Christy and Steven go out for coffee.
Oh, he's a little brat in this scene.
Yeah, he really is. This is not a good look for him.
No.
We get a fresh flashback of Steven saying, these people are trying to rain on my parade. And then Mom texted and she's mad too. So she tells Steven, this was not a good time to go, Steven. Yeah. Your brothers are not single. You are single. You need to be a good example to them. God forbid I do anything that looks like I have a social life whatsoever. And this is where I wrote, dude, gather up some friends.
This is a time for friends, not your brothers who are about to get married and have a baby. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Sit in my house, balled up like an old man rotten because Cole and Jesse have girlfriends? This was the most tame Nashville trip we've ever had. And Christy calls him right out and goes, yep, you're in a bad mood about Kala, and you're taking it out on me.
Yeah. She's like, I will take this off. And she's talking about the mic pack. Like, I'll take this off and leave.
He goes, well, she is surrounded by friends and family. And I'm what? Sitting home with my chickens? Where's your pet raccoon? Like a big old baby.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It is. And what about your pet raccoon that we saw on Joe Millionaire? What happened to him?
I didn't see the pet raccoon.
Oh, yeah. When they go to family days, he brings out like a pet raccoon. And this raccoon is really cute. Like it's crawling all over him. And he's like, it's just like a cat.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So he's just getting worse and worse and worse. And he's like, I can't believe you're sitting here talking down to me like that. She just leaves. Yeah. She's like, okay, this needs to end. Yep. And she leaves. And I wrote, good for you. That is more than you will ever see Mama Plath do.
And I think what we saw in that coffee scene is the real Steven. I think that is more closely aligned to the Steven that everyone knows, not this like
gregarious, kind person. Yeah. I shouldn't say not kind, but yeah, like a easy breezy. He's not easy breezy.
He's not. I think he is a spoiled brat.
Yeah. Well, it's coming off that way.
Yeah.
So Steve Jr. is laughing, calls Cole, and they're giggling about it. Like, you just upset your mother to the point where she walked out of a restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, not funny.
Cole and Jesse back at their house say they never want to go back to Nashville. And Casey says, do not make promises you can't keep. And she says, you promised not to drink after the lake. And he says, I didn't for 2 whole weeks. I don't get credit for doing the right thing ever. He's another one. Victim.
He's the victim.
Cole is tired of fighting. And Casey says, I'm tired of setting boundaries and you ignoring them.
Yeah.
I was saying this to you. I think that Christy would support Casey if she left him.
Yes.
She would make sure that baby would be taken care of.
Oh, that baby will be taken care of regardless. Yeah, nothing to worry about. And then we see the scenes for the next episode.
Okay. Cole is ring shopping with Christy. They're not married, right?
No, and Christy lectures him, this baby deserves having parents who are married. No. Do not force anyone to get married just because they're having a baby.
Yeah. I'm truly convinced that that's what happened with over on Plathville with Micah. Remember, Barry and Kim were really pressuring him to marry Veronica? And I think that's why he stayed with her. So Steven meets up with Kala.
Oh, well, we see the last scene before the next time up is Kala Jackson. Hey,
what's up? Stevie J. And Jesse and Alli tour the wedding venue. And we think Cole proposes. And it looks like she's just like sitting down in an Adirondack chair, like on a random Thursday.
Yeah.
And he bends down, proposes. Dude, come on, do better.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he have proposed when he took her away to see the mountains?
So can I do a little spoiler?
Yes.
The company, we called it Estes Estates, and I think someone corrected us.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what they corrected us to. I apologize. But they did a little behind the scenes TikTok, and the manager, whoever, says in her TikTok that Cole bought her a promise ring while they were there.
Oh, we didn't see this.
No.
So is he buying her a promise ring?
I think it's a promise ring. And I think that maybe the scene with him and Mama is a little fudged. And he bought that when he was in Colorado.
Okay. I'm okay with him giving her a promise ring.
A promise ring is, I promise to try to be a good guy.
At this state in their relationship and at their ages,
yes,
I feel like that is an appropriate, like, I'm committing to you and I promise to try to turn this into something real. I promise to try.
I promise to always be a good dad to Blair.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, my friend. I don't know. Do you think that I was too hard on them?
No.
If I could, this week, the amount of times I've said, am I too hard on them?
Well,
am I too hard on Mary and her wet bar?
It's been a rageful week.
Am I too hard on The Biggest Loser? I don't know.
Didn't Amanda call it Rage Week at Little Miss Recap?
Rage Week. I just feel like I want this show to succeed. I do want them to succeed because 9 times out of 10, I enjoy it.
Yes.
And that's why I want them to really recalibrate here and stay away from this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just not funny. It's just not funny. We're starting to get to know you guys now. Like in season 1, it was an intro to them.
Those boys.
Now we're becoming invested, and we're certainly very invested in Casey.
Yeah.
And like we want to see you guys growing and changing. We don't want to see you devolving.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what's happening.
But with that being said, I don't know without these wild and crazy nights what this show is going to give us.
I don't know either. I think if you have sibling conflict, that could work.
Yeah.
Like Cole not going and Steven being pissed at him maybe could have been a little bit of a storyline.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. They would have to, I mean, I think they're an interesting family.
Yeah.
So I think they could come up with something. But
I mean, we have a whole trial maybe next season. Can we see the trial?
Season 3.
Yes.
We'll get David Rudolph down there.
Oh,
we'll get Frida Black. Is he bisexual? You never know. You never know what Steven's going to do.
I do have a spoiler about Miss Frida Black.
Is she passed?
She has.
And R.I.P.
Yeah. Someone, even though I said no spoilers, people, someone sent it to me, and she died of alcoholism.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. And pretty.
R.I.P. to her.
Yeah. So was she drunk during the trial?
R.I.P. to Frida Black and her homophobic takes, which were kind of in line with the time, unfortunately.
I don't know if we should R.I.P. homophobic takes.
No. Just her, I mean. Just her.
Okay.
She had homophobic takes.
No, she did.
She's in that courtroom going, and they were well, I'm going to save it because I wrote it all out because
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
We'll save it. All right. So, guys, let's all come together and get
Yes.
messages across to the McBee boys.
Yes.
We want you to win here, guys. We want you to succeed. Let's be nicer to women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's all give a big pour one out for Mama McBee and her tireless efforts here.
Because she is trying her hardest.
She's fucking trying. All right, guys. If you want to hear more bonus content, you can join us on Patreon. We have an $8 tier. We have a $12 tier. We're doing big love on the $12 tier, and it is a ton of fun.
Oh, it is so good to go back. Yes. Yeah. I love it.
Bill Hendrickson, there's somebody who's good to women.
I will say, when I first watched it, I thought, wow, this guy is really making it work.
Oh, we all thought that of Cody Brown.
Yeah.
All right, Becca, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.